my name is Karina and this is my perfume map. Today I'm going to talk about Halloween pre-game fragrances. Like the time before Halloween is some of my, I love thinking about fragrances in relation to holidays, and I think Halloween is a fun one because you can wear gourmands, you can wear earthy fragrances, you can wear florals, there's all kinds of ways to think about like Halloween and what fragrances might go well with that holiday. So this is what I have to show you. I've been doing some other stuff lately. I feel like I've felt a little bit more crafty for some reason. I think that always happens in the fall, like as the days get shorter, I just start like being more attracted to kind of indoor activities. And I did make some Halloween earrings. I wanted to show these. They're just little broomsticks, and I hope that's focusing. And I just made them out of like paper and paint, floral wire, and then some earring. You can buy these little like earring hooks from, I think I got mine from Amazon. You can buy like a big bag for like a few bucks. But I get a lot of compliments on those earrings. If you're interested in seeing me make them, they only take like about 5 minutes to make, and I can do it. I have another channel that I won't link or anything like that because it's not very good. It's not like a very good channel. It was kind of just a channel where I was like putting stuff as I was actually helping my kids learn how to make YouTube videos a long time ago. But I do put some like crafts or like cheapskate stuff on there. But if you want to see those earrings, if you want to see a tutorial, like I'll make one. Just leave it in the comments, and then if I make it, I'll link the other channel. But I'm not trying to get anybody to subscribe to that. It's just kind of a funky channel. Anyway, okay, so these are pre-Halloween fragrances, and some of these are new. I've actually got like a lot of sample type stuff out here because I'm trying to use my samples more and really wear samples. All right, the first one that I have is Chanel Coromandel, and this is a sample that I bought from the sample shop I always talk about on eBay. I think these are 1.5s. And this is part of the Lay Exclusives line, so I couldn't try it out when I tried to find them. Okay. So this fragrance is from 2016, and it has bitter orange, neroli, patchouli, orris, root, rose, jasmine, white chocolate, benzoin, amber, olibanum, incense, woody notes, and musk. And I was excited to get this sample, and I put it on, and as soon as I put it on, and even when I'm smelling it on paper, I was like, I already have this. Like, what is it? And at first I was like, is this like a Britney Spears fragrance? So I thought maybe it was Hidden Fantasy. So I pulled that out, and I was like, no. And then I looked at Fragrantica, and one of the very first things that gets compared to it is Jessica Simpson Fancy Nights. So this has been discontinued. I just have a roller ball. I got 2 roller balls for $7.95 on eBay, free shipping. You can still get a 10 ml spray on FragranceNet right now for like $5. And this smells crazy similar to Coromandel. If you look at Jessica Simpson, if you look at the Fancy Night page on Fragrantica, it's like the first thing I think that gets compared to it. On the Coromandel, it's like maybe the 4th thing on the list, but they smell so similar on skin that like it's kind of it's kind of alarming actually, because this fragrance here was not well received. It doesn't seem like it got discontinued, and there's people that give it like horrible reviews that it's like swampy patchouli, not, you know, like a celebrity scent at all, which to me, I mean, if it's not like a celebrity scent, like I'm okay with that. But this is a very it is kind of like boggy swamp patchouli. You can like imagine like a foggy or a misty like swamp, you know, very like Halloween old school noir scene with Fancy Nights. Coromandel is better, but it's still really similar. Coromandel smells a little bit like it's all put together like very smoothly. It's like a very beautiful perfume, where this one is maybe a little more clunky, but still, I mean, still really close. And you should try to get it if you're into that while it's still available on FragranceNet, even if it's just the little samples. And I still see these roller balls on eBay. Sometimes it's like 3 for $10. So definitely check that out. The next thing that I've been wearing and enjoying that I bought a while ago but haven't worn it that often is Reb'l Fleur by Rihanna. Again, this is like a 10 ml, is that right? Yeah, 10 ml spray, which you can also still get pretty cheap on both FragranceNet and eBay. I'm pretty sure it's also been discontinued because now the like 3.4 ounce 100 ml is like $50, which I think is too expensive. But this is a really, really nice patchouli. And this came out in 2010, and the perfumer is, there's 2 noses attached to it, Caroline Sabas and Marypierre Julien. I have something else by Marypierre Julien, but I can't remember what it is. But Caroline Sabas also made Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears, which I think is a very, very good perfume. And in fact, these 2 have something in common, which is that they both smell like complete fragrances. Like they're very, like it has a whole, like when you wear Reb'l Fleur or Midnight Fantasy, in my opinion, like you won't feel like you need to layer it. You won't feel like you need to wear something else. It feels complete. It feels like a whole fragrance. It's like perfectly rounded. They're both very, very good. I think Midnight Fantasy is the best Britney Spears. And I like Reb'l Fleur, honestly, better than Rogue. Rogue is a little bit like assaulting to my nose. Like there's a creaminess or something. There's like a flat sweetness to Rogue that like I just can't quite grasp at this point. But Reb'l Fleur smells really good and definitely has like a good Halloween vibe. And it's just that it's like it's got peach, plum, red berries, coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, violet, vanilla, patchouli, musk, and amber. It's like the season's changing. There's like a fruity patchouli, very green but still like earthy. It could be foresty. It could be just smells like a night walk, cool night. And I do think that this smells a lot better now that it's cooler. A lot of these fragrances I've had in my collection for a while, but they just smell a lot better right now. The next one is new to my collection. This is If You Musk by Bath & Body Works, and I am so excited by this fragrance. My husband took me to Bath & Body Works like a couple days after my birthday. They were having like a $5.95 sale, and I was excited because the store that I go to didn't have these everyday luxuries for a long time, and now they had all of them. They had like a full setup right by the front door. And my husband went in there and he's like, oh, just get one of each. And I smelled all of them. I smelled every single one multiple times. I just stood there and like smelled them all. And like this was, in my opinion, this is the best one. This is the best one in the Everyday Luxuries line. I know there's people who are into the like Delina dupe and there's like a Prada dupe. And I was just like, I don't know. This one to me smelled the best. It smelled like the most intriguing, the most fancy, I don't know, like, and it's got iris, musk, and pink pepper. It gets compared to Glossier You, which I've never smelled, but it's a really good sweet musk. I think Bath & Body Works is like nailing it with the musks. I don't know. And I will say too that there was a different crowd in there when I bought this. Like when I go in there, like most times when I go in there, it's a crowd that's like definitely younger than me. Maybe they're like really regular Bath & Body Works shoppers, but this time it was all people that sort of looked like they were in my age range, and men were in there like smelling stuff. So I was like, this is interesting. Like I feel like maybe their demographic is like growing. And it's going to be fragrances like this that are going to draw people in, because this was for $5.95, and people say this is like Glossier U. Some people are saying it's Glossier U but better. Some people are saying this is like Byredo Blanche. Like, I don't know. I think you should go get it or go smell it before it's gone. Oh, the next one is another one I've had for a long time, and I took it out the other day and wore it. This is Kim Kardashian Gold. Really good patchouli fragrance. Again, kind of an ambery patchouli green. This is super good. And the perfumer is Natasha Cote Mouzenar. I hope that I'm saying her name right. Cote Mouzenar. And this came out in 2011. And that perfumer has done tons of fragrances for scents of wood, which are very expensive. And when I was wearing this, my husband told me that I smelled like a geranium. And then he was like, what is that? Is that a men's fragrance? And I was like, no, but he wanted to wear it. So there are a lot of comments that this smells very masculine, and I guess it's true because my husband hardly ever asks me if I'm wearing a men's fragrance, and he did with this one. But I think it's really a good, fresh patchouli. It's like a fresh, ambery patchouli. And the notes are grapefruit, bergamot, pink pepper, jasmine, violet, rose, amber, benzoin, patchouli, musk, and sandalwood. And I just think it's a really good deal. You can still get a full bottle of this for about $17. This is a really nice fall fragrance. Next, I have probably my favorite fall fragrance. Still, I don't think I have anything better. This is Foxcroft Fairgrounds by Solstice Scents. This is like not for everybody. This is not my favorite because it's like the most mass appealing. This just smells like fall. This has cotton candy, cream soda, vanilla taffy, funnel cakes, powdered sugar, crisp fall air, wood smoke, and incense. This is my favorite fall scent. And people will say like, wow, that sounds really gourmand. It doesn't smell that gourmand. I mean, it does, but it smells more like, it's way more atmospheric than that. It's more like if you walked into a big fall festival that all those things were going on. That's what this smells like. It's like in the air, all of those scents mixed together. It smells exactly like a fall festival. It's so pretty. Again, not like a super gourmand that's like, oh, that smells like cookies. It's like, that smells like a fall festival. And every time I put it on, that's what I think. Like, this is absolutely fall. This is an amazing fall fragrance. This is the best one I have that's atmospheric like that. Everything else that I'm showing you is appropriate just probably in any cool weather or changing weather. But this one, this Foxcroft Fairgrounds, there's just something about it that's exactly fall. Like pre-Halloween, Halloween, fall festival, fall. So good. And the next one I want to show you is this one that I've shown you before. I got it in a lot. This is the Lancome Hypnos Senses, which has been discontinued. So I don't know if you already have it. If you don't have it, I think it's pretty hard to get. I don't think it was ever like a big hit as far as like the Hypnos line. And this one has that, there's a fragrance that I can only describe as mushroom. And if you know what it is, like if you're good at notes and you know what I'm talking about when I say mushroom, this has it. Tempo by Diptyque has it, and the new Burberry Goddess Intense has it. In fact, I would really like to compare this to the new Burberry Goddess Intense because this has like I smell lavender. And it doesn't have lavender in the notes, but it has pink pepper, mandarin orange, honey, rose, osmanthus, patchouli, benzoin, tonka bean, and French labdanum. It just smells like earth. It smells like a earthy hummus, almost like I don't know, like if you were out walking on composted leaves, but you also had florals. There was also florals, like something was like bursting forth out of this fresh soil. I like it. it's kind of weird. I'm a little bit like hesitant to wear it, only because it's kind of intense. It's not like a just, oh, that smells great. It's kind of out there. I think the dry down is a little more sandalwoody and sweet. But anyway, I still think it's like a really good fall fragrance. It's just like, it smells more niche to me than like designer, that's for sure. And then I got a freebie from Bath and Body Works. If you do their it's not like membership, you don't pay for it, but if you just sign up for Bath and Body Works rewards, they'll send you a birthday present. And I don't know if it's the same for everybody or if people who spend a lot get more, but mine was for $8.95. So when I went in there to buy the $5.95 Fine Fragrance Mist sale, I said, oh, can I use that to get a Fine Fragrance Mist, my birthday reward? And she said, no, it has to be something that's like the regular price is $8.95 or less. So I picked out this mini, which I think are $8.95, which that would be crazy. Don't ever pay that. These go on sale too for like, I think like $3. But anyway, I wanted to try this. I didn't have it. This is Autumn Drive. Autumn Drive has amber, birch, and raspberry. It's a nice fragrance. It's very like fall candle, fall craft store. There's also something in it that's really Bath and Body Works. It just smells like a Bath and Body Works fragrance. I would say this, but the Musk one doesn't really have that. But if you smelled a lot of Bath and Body Works, like there's sort of a DNA, and this is just smells like pure Bath and Body Works. It still smells really good. It's kind of a ambery body wash shampoo-y kind of smell. But if you like fall candles, if you like that, if you like kind of that craft store, a little bit more like not so like witchy or foresty, but more like cutesy, I would say that's what Autumn Drive is like. And then it's pretty exciting because I finally did get to try Le Lion by Chanel. I got some samples of this as well from my favorite eBay sample shop. I will link it. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how popular this seems to be, because this is like Shalimar, but if you kicked that burnt tire smell up like several notches, which I dig because I think it smells like dupe incense, which is kind of that like, it might actually be made of dung. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's kind of a pasty, tarry kind of looking incense that you just sort of burn and it just smolders. It's kind of smoky. It smells good, but it's like really intensely smoky incense. And that's what I smell here. And it does smell a lot like Shalimar, but I'll be honest, I think I like Shalimar better. I'm so happy to try this. I would still probably want a bottle of it because it's like Chanel and it's pretty beautiful and it smells very fancy. Like it smells like the ingredients are top notch. That's how it smells because it's Chanel, I think. But it's so similar. It's like so similar to Shalimar. Like, but Shalimar has a dry down that's, do you hear that sprayer? Shalimar has a dry down that is a more like sweeter, more vanilla. So Le Lion came out in 2020 and it's ambery, leathery notes of labdanum and patchouli with vanilla, bergamot, and lemon. So, I mean, Shalimar's like lemon with patchouli and vanilla, and it's really close. And I think I like the dry down of Shalimar a little better. But if you want to smell, actually Le Lion though, it's pretty nice. It's sweetening up too. If you want like a really high quality sweet incense scent, you should probably at least smell Le Lion. What does it say in here? Nothing. Just Lay exclusives. And yeah, it's hard to come by, but you can get samples pretty easily. So I was excited to smell that. Another one that I've had for a while but really hadn't been wearing is, these are 2 mLs of Elizabeth and James Nirvana bourbon. Yeah, Nirvana bourbon. This is really good. It's definitely just a woody scent, like a woody vanilla scent. It starts out like super woody, not cedary though, like oak. It's like oak, vanilla, and tuberose. It's been discontinued, but this one's still available and not that expensive on FragranceNet. And I think this is a really good alternative to a lot of the more expensive woody scents like By the Fireplace or even Lise Beau. Like, this is good. And the dry down is nice. I would consider buying a full bottle like myself, but I have a lot of samples of this. I bought this from the same place that I got the Le Lion. And I think I have like 6 or 7 of these. See, yeah, I have another one sitting right here. But yeah, I wore this a couple days and I really enjoyed it. This is a good woody scent and not that expensive and probably gonna go away soon. So check it out. And then the last one is Into the Night by Bath & Body Works. It's been around since 2019, and I think that's when I started buying Bath & Body Works stuff. The sprays. I bought their candles before that. Oh, this is awesome. This is raspberry, amber, rose, patchouli, and mocha musk. So it's like a smooth, creamy musk with patchouli and a little bit fruity. I smell this one in the wild sometimes. What I think is this. It could be this. It could be Sofia Vergara Love, or it could be Black Opium. But I smell it a lot in the summer. And I think, like, I mean, you can wear stuff out of season. I definitely do. But in the summer, this smells so like perfume. You know, like when you smell something and you're like, that's perfume. But sometimes when you smell a perfume, you're just like, that smells really good. And I feel like this one smells really, really good right now and smells more like perfume if you smell it like in August. Yeah, it's nice. And, you know, Bath & Body Works doesn't do a lot of patchouli. So when they do it, you know that they really have come up with something that they think is going to be like appealing to a lot of people. So yeah, this is a great Halloween type of scent. It's got like some sweetness and it's got some patchouli, so pretty. Anyway, these are all the fragrances that I've been kind of playing with lately. Tell me what you're wearing. Tell me if you have a Halloween, a scent that makes you excited, like to get into fall, to like start the Halloween season. Yeah. Because I don't know, after Halloween, I think my fragrance preferences shift to maybe stuff that's more, maybe more like deeply floral or really, really musky. But Halloween is a fun time to like mix it up with like gourmands and fruits and patchouli, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye. Subscribe.